Finally, I'd like to turn to We Are the World. Who wrote the song We Are the World, Mr. Jackson?
I wrote We Are the World, and Lionel Richie also helped.
How did you become involved with We Are the World?
Quincy Jones called me on the phone. I was in my bedroom in Encino, and he said, Smelly, he calls me Smelly. He said, Smelly, we need a song for the children of the world. There are a lot of children dying, and I want you and Lionel Richie to go in and write a song. I asked Stevie Wonder to write a song, but it's taken him quite some time. You know how Stevie is, he said. He said he's brilliant, but it takes him quite a while to get going. I said, Quincy, I just finished Thriller. I just spent all that time in the studio. I don't feel like it. And he said, but it would be very important for the children. As soon as he said that, he knew how I feel about children and how important that is to me. So I said, I'll do it. And so I got together with Lionel, and we got together and goofed off for 2 days doing nothing, just making fun of each other and being silly, because we go way back since I was like 8 years old or something.
How'd you meet Lionel Richie?
He used to open up for my group, Jackson 5, on our early tours as the Commodores. And then after he would perform, he would go out front and hold the fans back. So he was like a bodyguard at the same time, in front of the stage, holding back all the kids. So we had a pretty good relationship, and we laughed about old times. So we had a lot of catching up to do. So we talked and laughed and threw things at each other and joked around and didn't get anything done. Then on the third day, I think it was the third day, I woke up with this melody in my head.
Did Mr. Richie bring any melody to you at any time?
Yes, Lionel brought something to me. He had something in his head that he had as well.
What was that? Can you sing it?
Yes, he had, I think he played it on tape, and he sang it to me. This is what he played. He said, this is all I have, and I hope you like it. It went, da-dee-da-da-dum, da-dee-da-da-dum, and that was it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I said, that's nice.
And then what happened?
I said, well, listen to this. And I played him what I, no, that's not what happened. I said, I have something in my head that I have as well. I said, but I want to go in the studio and put it all together first, and then I'll let you hear it. So I went in the studio and put all the sounds down. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, da-da-da, the whole thing, the bridge. And
could you briefly demonstrate how you went through that creative process? Well, let me back up. Did you ever put what your ideas for We Are the World into a tape recorder?
Yes, I did.
Do you know where that tape is?
No. I never keep up with my tapes. I'm not organized in that way.
Can you demonstrate for us, just briefly, how you created some of the music that you created for We Are the World?
Okay. I strongly remember getting on my knees and praying to God, thanking Him for the melody that came into my head, because I was pleased with it when I woke up that morning. I said, this is so lovely. And I went to the tape recorder and I put it down, and it was da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Then I put in that part, da 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 da.
When you say that part, the part that...
Which is the part that Lionel brought. Da 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 dee da dee da 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 dum. Then I added again da 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 dee da da dum, which is the part I added on. Da da dee da dee da 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 dee da da dum.
Did you also work on the harmony?
The harmonies, I did just the way I did The Girl Is Mine, no different. I did the strings, and I did the bass, and I did the chords, and the bridge, the same way, the same law, and letting it create itself.
Did you eventually make a demo of We Are the World?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember where that was?
I can't find that tape to this day. I wish I knew where it was. I'd like to hear it just to have some laughs.
Did you go to a studio to make the demo?
Yeah, it was a studio in the valley.
Was there an engineer there at the studio? What was the name of? Let me back up. What was the name of the studio? Do you recall?
It's for you or who? Thanks. Red Wing. I think that was the name of it.
And you recall what the engineer said? Let me back up. Was there an engineer?
Yes.
What happened next? Well, let me stop. Let me play you just a brief portion of tape marked Exhibit 486, previously identified.
And there seems no hope at all. If you just believe, there's no way we can fall.
The bridge.
We didn't mention truth yet.
No, we did. We haven't mentioned the love, I don't think, this day.
You recognize Exhibit 486, Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
What is it?
That's the bridge to We Are the World.
Do you hear anybody talking on the tape?
Sounds like Lionel.
Let me play you a little more and just a little bit more.
No, the truth we have mentioned. Love we have mentioned. Right? We hit truth in the last part, last verse. So far we haven't mentioned truth.
That someone cares in your life.
You also on that tape?
Yes.
How did you come to create Exhibit 486, this tape?
How did I create it?
Yeah, how did it happen that what was going on was being taped?
By just, because at some point, I said, I want to just tape some of what we're doing so we can just have it, you know.
What were you and Mr. Ritchie doing on that tape?
Singing, goofing off.
Were you writing any of the songs at the time?
Not really. We kind of goof off a lot.
As God has shown
I'll
us,
play you a little more.
by turning stones to bread, so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, of course. We are the children. We are the one. Yeah, we lead ourselves into it singing and may help us to give. So let's start giving. There's a chance we're taking. We're taking our lives. It's true, we'll make a brighter day, just you and me. When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's no way we can fall. And the only way, and the only truth